Like any product which centralizes around the bottom of the pyramid market, the most severe problem that we face is that of lack of income. From this major problem, there stem several smaller problems. With an average income of $1,570 and ranking 112th for per capita income out of 164 countries, it is clear that the vast majority of Indians are not affluential. This creates several problems. Firstly, are they going to consider purchasing a life straw product when they have survived their entire life with their current method of water consumption? Secondly, can they afford to purchase a life straw product on such a minimal wage, or would it prevent them from acquiring other necessities? Finally, with this severe lack of income apparent in India, will this directly impact our likelihood of turning a profit? These are three key problems which could potentially limit the likelihood of success and should be factored in continually through all business operations. Adopting the already developed product that is the life straw, we attempt to utilize the need for this product in a nation like India due to its severe water pollution. A study conducted in 2013 by the Centre for Science and Environment of India highlights that Indian cities create almost 40,000 million litres of sewage daily, with only 20% of this actually being treated. This cripples water supplies nationwide. Furthermore, the extreme poverty that is rife throughout India means that millions of people suffer daily from preventable diseases and illnesses from polluted water because there are limited and/or more expensive alternatives than their current water supply. The Life Straw attempts to provide filtration systems at extremely low prices, a product guarantee of its longevity, and ultimately a safe method of consuming water.
For the introduction of the life straw to be effective within India, both the economic and political climate needs to be analysed. As of 2016, the population within India is estimated to be 1.324 billion people, with predictions being that India will overtake China by 2022 as the largest population in the world. The Indian economy has emerged as one of the fastest growing economies in the world, according to both the International Monetary Fund and the Central Statistics Organization. Furthermore, the Indian government has predicted that the Indian economy will grow annually by 7.1% during the 2016-2017 financial year. The gross domestic product, or GDP, of India grew by 7% during the October to December period of 2016, which was the highest rated growth among the G20 nations, according to the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development. These economic figures portray the potential of new innovative products entering the Indian market. This is further encouraged by India retaining its place as the third largest startup base in the world. This figure is estimated at 4,750 technological startups, having around 1,400 of those being founded in 2016, according to a report from NASSCOM. Within India currently, they are facing one of the most influential droughts in recent history, with official estimates suggesting that around 330 million people are affected by the shortages of water. India's water crisis is highly related to the dependence on major river systems, such as the Ganges, for its majority of water supply. However, for people not located near the rivers, it is often very expensive and difficult to obtain enough water for both commercial and residential use. There is a need for an integrated approach which addresses source sustainability, land use management, agricultural strategies, demand management, and the distribution and pricing of water. With growing pressures due to climate change, migration, and population growth, creative and imaginative governance is needed to manage this precious resource.
Approximately 844 million people around the world do not have access to clean water. The Life Straw was introduced by Carter Center to Vestergaard in 1994 to provide countries with restricted access to clean water a simple solution to gain access to pure water. Most third world countries have little to no access to clean water, with around 2 million children dying every year due to the need of clean water and sanitation. Moreover, the life straw was created to filter out guinea worms which cause vomiting, diarrhea, nausea through a hollow fiber membrane microfiltration, allowing for an individual to drink directly from lakes, rivers, and running water. Although the life straw carries high benefits to individuals, affordability of the product was difficult for those in need of it. The introduction of the life straw family and the life straw community was an effective approach to deal with this issue of affordability. Furthermore, the life straw family was produced to purify large volumes of water for households, allowing for it to be used for numerous uses around the house, such as drinking, cooking, and cleaning. This was an extremely beneficial approach, reducing the risk of sickness and disease which occurs from impure water. The introduction of the life straw community was a clear indicator of the progress from the life straw family. The life straw community holds a larger volume than the life straw family and operates with the same efficiency. In addition, the life straw community gives access to a larger pool of people in the community, making it easier for the distribution of clean water to those suffering from poverty. The community product is used at schools, town squares, and markets, making it easy for the general access of clean water for everyone. Thus, the innovation of the life straw has already shown impressive results in benefiting developing third world countries and highlights its reaching its objective of giving everyone access to clean and pure water.
Our focus behind introducing life straw into India is the lack of clean and safe drinking water present in the country. Safe, clean drinking water is a major issue within India and across the developing world. Water and sanitation is recognized as a human right. It is important to public health and should be accessible and available to everyone across the country. There is poor access to water, sanitation, and hygiene in the Southeast Asia region. Inadequate water, sanitation, and hygiene attributes to childhood diarrhea and undernutrition, including a number of wider ranging diseases. With over 1 billion citizens, it is estimated that 21% of communicable diseases in India are linked to unsafe water and lack of hygiene practices. Diarrhea-related deaths account for 13% of all deaths in children under the age of 5. It is the third leading cause of childhood mortality in India. Within Southeast Asia region, a total of 56% of all deaths are attributable to diarrhea. Although there has been a greater reduction in number of deaths caused by diarrhea and unsanitary and unhygienic living, more needs to be done to improve water and sanitation within India and ultimately across the bottom of the pyramid. Untreated water in India is used by people for drinking, bathing, and washing, yet 114 cities dump untreated sewage, and open defecation exists directly into a number of rivers. Water pollution is a major issue within the country. Our focus is on attending to the bottom of the pyramid, those who do not have sufficient access to clean drinking water. We see the problem and we are here to offer a solution. Life Straw is a step to improving access to clean drinking water.
Our quest into bringing life straw into India, it has created many opportunities and barriers which are likely to occur. These issues and opportunities need to be accounted for so we can be adaptable and proactive. This will enable us to ensure they do not hinder our entry into India, as well as ensuring we are making use of new opportunities. The biggest opportunity we want to take advantage of is the expansion of our potential product portfolio. Due to over 80% of the Indian population being a part of the BOP characterization, our aim is to, once the life straw is introduced, roll out larger life straw containers into every village throughout India. We want to do this to ensure the long-term sustainability of the Indian population is upheld, as well as making cleaner water more accessible for the Indian population. A potential barrier which could prevent the successfulness of the life straw is the long-term profitability. Due to the life straw being a new innovation, the materials used to make the straw are too expensive. To combat this, we are constantly testing new materials which are cheaper, however still maintaining its high quality. A second barrier for our entry into India is the marketability of the product. According to Hofstede, culturally, India have a score of 40 for uncertainty avoidance. Traditionally, this means that their lifestyle doesn't have to be perfect or planned. They are patient with innovation and tend not to be passionate to act on innovation, as this will go against their cultural traditions. This will be a challenge for our marketing approach, as we need to potentially tailor the approach to ensure we aren't selling the product to them, rather showing them the beneficial factors within our product.